Welcome to my podcast, Wheels and Wags. You're going to learn some great stuff today. Also a sad story I've had sent in to me by a lovely lady, amazing woman called Wendy. Unbelievable. But you'll learn a lot of things to help you with your dogs from what this amazing woman has told me. She sent me a story about her dog, Baggins. Baggins is the most courageous dog. I'll have to read it to you because she wrote it for me. So I'm going to start off with this. Before I begin, just got to tell you quickly, I met a lovely girl today with a mum, a brother and her assistant's dog. I'm going to be doing a podcast on it later on. I'll let you know when that is. Her name's Lucy and there's Olivia and Jamie with a fantastic dog who assists her. So, hi Lucy, hi Olivia, hi Jamie and your amazing pup. I'm going to do one just for you. I'm going to get back to Wendy, who is just stunning. Baggins. He has his own Facebook page. He's a beautiful, beautiful spaniel. So I'm going to tell you Baggins' story. From the second day that Baggins came home, something was not right. He began limping. This happened every 2 weeks. Also in his chest, horrendous pains every couple of weeks. Straight to the vet, of course. He thought it was panocytosis, and his gums bled a lot when he was teething. They began to think this was linked to the 2 weeks of pains in his joints that he kept having and his chest. He cracked a little baby tooth at his puppy class and it bled, and then the vet suspected something that was blood related. As it's so very rare, it was the last thing that they thought. But they did this blood test and unfortunately he tested positive for haemophilia, A factor 8. That was diagnosed. At least then Wendy knew what it was, which is better than working in the dark. So they were advised by the vet, it's best if he's, they call it PTS, put to sleep. Immediately Wendy said, no way. He actually said, your dog won't reach 1. And Baggins is actually 10 now. Can you believe? So Wendy researched haemophilia in dogs and there was nothing much in the research in the UK. But during this time, Baggins continued to have spontaneous internal and joint bleeds, which were originally treated at the vets with factor K. This worked to a degree, but not totally. She kept researching and she found an expert in the US who was an expert in haemophilia. They taught her how to use cryoprecipitate. Just before his 4th birthday, in 2017, he had a major spinal bleed. That was treated at the vet hospital over 2 weeks. He came home and they worked on his paralysis. His left leg and his bodily function returned, but the right nerves in his other leg were too damaged. They worked for 3 years with hydrophysio, with no luck, unfortunately. So Wendy actually gave up her business to care for him, as he could never be left. In 2018, Baggins was lucky enough to get in a gene therapy program in Philadelphia, USA, in conjunction with the Children's Hospital. It was used for children. They flew him there with money raised in his social media group and a very, very special lady who helped too. Baggins was given the last space in only one of 11 privately owned dogs worldwide to have this gene therapy, which was like a miracle for Wendy. And this has changed his life totally. Yes, he's still an haemophilia, but spontaneous bleeds are reduced now by up to 90%. So much so, we don't actually know he's having them, and the vector kicks in and works to heal as normal. He still can bruise very easily, so we have to be really, really careful. He also has minor internal bleeds. If he has a trauma, I have cryoprecipitate in my freezer and at the vet's freezer, so I rush him in for his cryo and are home within hours. My Baggins is a superstar. He's been through such a lot as a youngster. But if you go on to Wendy's channel, which is Baggins, and you look at him now, I promised him the best I could, and I will never, ever let him down, she tells me. He has his wheelchair, he has his buggy, and I've also got an electric trike, and he sits in the back on his little box, and we go up and down the beach. I moved there especially so he could have the best life that I could give him. I'm a single lady, and I do all that I possibly can. I did have a business. I gave it up to do 24/7 care for this dog that I absolutely adore and love, with the help from a very, very good friend, Sue. My promise to Baggins was, I will give you everything that life can. And I believe that I am doing that. Now, over the last years, Baggins has continued to thrive. And he's living his best life thanks to the love and dedication of Wendy, who is Wonder Woman, and the support of their friend as well, Sue. He's now become an inspiration to many across the world, with his story spreading through social media and raising awareness about haemophilia in dogs. There's a lot more to this story, and I'll probably do another podcast on it when I get more in depth. Baggins' journey has been filled with challenges, major challenges, but he has an indomitable spirit, and that has remained unbreakable. He has overcome every obstacle in his path with the help of his loving owner Wendy and the incredible advancements in veterinary medicine. Baggins can teach us all that love and determination, and with it, anything is possible. So as the sun sets on another day, Baggins rests peacefully, surrounded by the love and comfort of his devoted owner. And through his journey, though it's been difficult, he has emerged victorious and serves as a beacon of hope for anyone who's facing challenges in their lives. That's dogs and owners alike. The bond between Baggins and Wendy is absolutely unbreakable, and that is a testament to the power of love and devotion that you can give to either your little furry mate or a person. And that's great. We learn a lot from dogs, such a lot. I'll just have a little drink of my coffee because my throat gets dry. Nice. There's so much more to say, as I said. I've yet to read. I mean, it can go on for forever and ever. When you've got a dog like that, you just want to keep on talking. And she has written me quite a lot. She's also, Wendy, is going to send me photographs and more input on when she first had Baggins, of what he was like, complete with photographs. I'm not sure if she's got videos. If she has, she'll send them to me. And then get back to that and a bit more in depth on it. Meanwhile, pay heed to what I was just telling you, because Wendy found out the hard way that her dog was an haemophiliac, and it is very rare. She's also told me that until they've had all of their injections, they can't possibly diagnose it. But due to what she's now knows, you could keep your eye out with your pet if they start limping, and definitely if they get more than a normal bleed with their teeth when they're teething. You can now look out for that and might get a step ahead to find out what's wrong. As I say, it's very rare, very, very rare. It's just wonderful that this wonderful lady has, I mean, to give up your business. She's given business up, a livelihood, to care for him. She never leaves him. She's always with him. Wherever she goes, Baggins is there. Hopefully, she's from the Midlands, and we had a great chat yesterday. It took me a week to get to, honestly, I'm so busy, to get the time to phone her, and I bet she thought, where is she? And I went, hello, Wendy, here I am. Yeah, we spoke last night at length, and she just seems a really wonderful woman. I know she is. To do this for your pet, you've got to be wonderful. So we had a little chat, and she went, oh, you're a Brummie. I went, yes, I'm a Brummie. And she went, I'm from the Midlands. I'm a Brummie. When I moved down here to the seaside, I thought my accent was really peculiar. In fact, they thought that I was from the Black Country at first. And I had to tell them, no, I'm a Brummie. Anyway, hopefully, and I'm looking forward to it, she's coming back up to the Midlands around about September. And I've just got to meet up with her in person, and definitely Baggins. I've got to stroke Baggins. I can't wait. He's such a gorgeous dog. If you go onto her Facebook page that she's got, well, it's Baggins' actually. Baggins writes the stories, and he speaks in, get ready for this, he speaks in Baggins, and all his followers are called Bagonians. Do you know? I love it. I mean, you'll have seen some of my videos when I'm doing what you might think is a few strange things, but you know what? We can have fun. The dogs can have fun. They love it when I'm singing and acting daft. They just sit there looking at me. I bet if everybody was to tell the truth, I bet they talk to their dogs and do all sorts of silly things, jump out at them, make them jump. There's nothing wrong with that. So, yes, I discuss wheelchairs for dogs to help save dogs' lives, such as, look at Baggins. He's got his wheelchair. The reason I do that is, same as Wendy, we were advised with Chica 2.5 years before he sadly passed. Oh no, he's 15, it's best he goes. Well, Wendy's had the same, and she said exactly what I said. No way. No. He needs a chance. All right, give him the chance. If it doesn't work out, fair enough, you've done everything you can. So remember all this, and especially those symptoms for a dog with haemophilia. So I think that's a really good tip, and she's told me so much. I believe there's going to be a heck of a lot more. But thank you all for viewing. I was going to say that at the beginning. Thank you so much, because if it wasn't for all of you, you lovely viewers, sharing and subscribing on YouTube to my channel. I know some of you are on Facebook and some are on YouTube. So I'm going to get to you, all of you, and just carry on regardless. That's what I'm going to do. So anybody who's got any questions or anything at all for me, please send your comments in, ask me anything. I'm qualified now, as I've said before, with walking wheels. I've done my course. If you're having trouble fitting your dog in a wheelchair, please get in touch with me. I'll come and help you. Not a problem at all, because sometimes, as I say, you'll get your wheelchairs and they won't quite work like you think they're going to. Every wheelchair will need a slight adjustment, no matter how good, no matter how much you spend. It's always got to be tweaked and customised just for your pet. So don't forget that. I've seen so many dogs. I was looking at one yesterday who's had his new wheelchair come, and oh no, there he is standing there, won't walk, can't walk, because it's not adjusted properly. It's the frame wasn't on right. I did send a message and say, listen, send us a video and we'll tell you what's wrong, or if you're local or not too far, I can come out. If you're listening, whoever I sent that message to, forgot your name, please get in touch, because this is the be all and end all of everything. You've got to get your dog fitted in right, and then you'll see them fly, run like you've never seen them run with their wheels. I've had some lovely comments from people, and I am getting back to you. I've had thousands, and each night I sit there and I answer you. So if I haven't got to you yet, I'm going to. I've had like some funny ones, some gorgeous, blessed ones. Beloved dog, bless this dog. Just gorgeous, and some funny ones. Half dog, half car. I mean, like I say, you can have a dog with problems and mobility problems or whatever problems, but you can still have fun with your dog. So I don't, I thought that was pretty well put, actually. So, because of course that's what it sort of is. So, I'm not going to ramble on too much, because when I get on here, I sort of can't stop. So I'm sticking to the subject as such. I want you to tune in maybe tomorrow, the day after. What we're going to do is let people know now, because I'll be doing a podcast on assistance dogs. A lot of people think assistance dogs are a blind person's dog, and yes, they are. But also, you can have assistance dogs for a variety, a range of disabilities. Autism, you have dogs that can help autistic people, epileptics, and they're dogs trained to help you, alert people when anything is wrong. They're absolutely amazing. And at the beginning I said hello to Lucy, Olivia, Jamie, and Mom. I didn't catch Mom's name, and of course the amazing pup, the assistance dog. So I'm hoping maybe to bump back into them. I think they don't live too far from me. I'd love to get a picture. He's a beautiful dog, and I'm going to be dealing with that in my podcast next. So hopefully I can find her, get a couple of pictures with her permission, and talk about the wonderful, wonderful job that assistance dogs do. He'd got his little coat on with assistance dog on it. Fantastic. My favourite word, as you know. So I'm not going to rumble on much more. So I'm going to be seeing you soon. We're going to let you know when I'm coming on the podcast, so you can come in live and watch me, or watch it later, whichever you choose. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for listening. And as I say, please, please, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, if it wasn't for all of you out there, none of all of this would be getting out. We've saved so many dogs with these podcasts and videos. So bye for now, and I'll see you soon.